at me here.
Ẹ wò mí níbí.
I want everybody to brace up.
Mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo ènìyàn kan mí sínú.
Brace yourself up.
Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ ru ara yín sókè.
I say, I want you to brace up in faith.
Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ ru ara yín sókè nínú ìgbàgbọ́.
What you are seeing now, you might not see them again.
Ohun tí ẹ̀ ń rí báyìí ẹ lè má rí wọn mọ́.
Arrangement of Nigeria will change.
Ètò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà yóò yí padà.
But before it change,
Ṣùgbọ́n kí ó tó di pé yóò yí padà,
there be calamity.
wàhálà yóò wà.
Brace yourself up for that.
Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ ru ara yín sókè fún ìyẹn.
There's a problem nearer than what everybody have planned for.
Wàhálà kan ó ti súnmọ́ etí ilé ju gbogbo ènìyàn tó ń gbèrò lọ.
Because of the human effort.
Nítorí ipá ènìyàn.
Brace yourself up
Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ ru ara yín sókè.
in faith.
Ẹ gbára yín dì nínú ìgbàgbọ́.
This matter is not matter of I don't have money, I don't know what to do.
Èyí tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí kì í ṣe pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ mi, kò sí nǹkan tí màá ṣe.
You need to buckle up now
Ẹ nílò láti gbáradì báyìí.
because of evil day.
Nítorí ọjọ́ ibi.
And nearer than ever before.
Ó ti súnmọ́ etílé ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ.
Sometime it's coming far. It's far before it's near now.
Ìgbà kan ló jìnnà ṣùgbọ́n báyìí ó ti súnmọ́ tòsí.
There won't be time. There won't be no time.
Kò ní sí pé kò sí àyè.
There won't be no time for market.
Kò ní sí àyè fún kátàkárà.
According to the word of the Lord from my mouth.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run láti ẹnu mi.
God will repair the damages in Nigeria.
Ọlọ́run yóò tún ìbàjẹ́ ṣe lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
But before he will repair
Ṣùgbọ́n
it,
kó tó di pé Olúwa yóò tún ṣe.
a new arrangement is on the way.
Ètò tuntun ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà.
There won't be time for market. I'm going to market. I want to go and
Kò
buy
ní sí àyè fún kátàkárà
because of the human effort
nítorí ipá ènìyàn.
has caused it,
Ó ti fà á.
and the thing will change.
Ohun gbogbo yóò sì yí padà.
What is straight before,
Ohun tó dó tẹ́lẹ̀,
we put the head down.
a ó dorí rẹ̀ kodò.
What is head down before
Ohun tí a ti dorí rẹ̀ kodò tẹ́lẹ̀,
will be up.
a ó wá gbé e sókè.
What is like this
Ohun
before,
tí ó fi ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ kan tẹ́lẹ̀
it will be moving properly.
yóò máa rìn ní
But
dáradára.
before it will be so.
Kó tó di pé yóò wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
There will be a little bit pending calamity.
Wàhálà díẹ̀ yóò wà.
And this Nigeria you see today,
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti rí
hear the
lónìí.
word of the Lord, Nigeria.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ Olúwa.
This Nigeria today,
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà yìí lónìí.
the day birth of Nigeria will change.
Orúkọ ọjọ́ ìbí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí yóò yí padà.
This one will go.
Eléyìí yóò lọ.
New one is on the way coming.
Tuntun mìíràn ó ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà.
When before new one come,
Kó tó di pé tuntun náà yóò dé.
all these people that you see them like a real human being,
Gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tí ẹ rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ènìyàn yìí.
their life will be scattered.
Ayé wọn yóò pín ká.
Their body will be scattered.
Àgọ́ ara wọn yóò túká.
They don't have a say again in this country called
Wọn ò ní
Nigeria.
ní àṣẹ kankan lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́.
You listen today.
Ìwọ gbọ́ràn sí eléyìí lónìí.
All you that you have ear to listen.
Gbogbo èyí tí ẹ ní etí láti gbọ́ ẹ gbọ́.
This name called Nigeria and the clothes that Nigeria wear now
Orúkọ Nàìjíríà yìí àti aṣọ tí orílẹ̀-èdè
is
wọ̀
going
báyìí.
to turn upside down.
A ó dorí rẹ̀ kodò.
And the new clothes will be given to a new Nigeria.
Aṣọ tuntun yóò sì, a ó fi aṣọ
All
tuntun
the
fún orílẹ̀-èdè
people that
Nàìjíríà.
they say they have all what it takes to rule Nigeria.
Àwọn ènìyàn tó wípé wọ́n ní gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n ní láti lè darí
God
orílẹ̀-èdè
want to
yìí.
rule on top of them.
Ọlọ́run fẹ́ darí ayé wọn.
The time is nearer than ever before.
Àkókò náà ti súnmọ́ etílé. Ẹ̀yẹ máa wò ó.
You watch
Ẹ máa wò ó.
from the north to the south of Nigeria,
Láti
from the
ìlà
south to the
oòrùn,
east
ìwọ̀
of
oòrùn,
Nigeria,
gúúsù, àríwá
and to the
orílẹ̀-èdè
center of this country,
Àti
Nigeria.
àárín gbùngbùn orílẹ̀-èdè
Thing is
Nàìjíríà.
going to be changed
Ohun gbogbo yóò yí padà.
because of tomorrow.
Nítorí ọjọ́ ọ̀la.
People that you think that they have all what it takes
gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tí a rò pé wọ́n ní ohun gbogbo lọ́wọ́
to hold Nigeria in their hands.
láti mú orílẹ̀-èdè dání dé ọwọ́ wọn.
God have taken their leg off from the ground
Ọlọ́run ti ká ẹsẹ̀ wọn kúrò nílẹ̀.
and they will fall.
Wọ́n ò sì ṣubú.
They will fall for the sake of new Nigeria.
Wọ́n ò ṣubú nítorí orílẹ̀-èdè tuntun tí ó ń bọ̀.
According to my word,
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ mi,
as a prophet of God,
gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run àti wòlíì Ọlọ́run,
peace be unto all of you.
àlàáfíà ni fún yín.
So, beloved, I believe we all heard what Prophet John Ogundele has to say concerning the nation of Nigeria and the new Nigeria that is going to come. There are some few things he actually made mention in this video that actually gladdens my heart, and a lot of people will feel like, oh, why are we going to be excited? Because we have heard enough prophecies and nothing is happening. God is not changing the situation of Nigeria. Things are getting worse by the day. I understand things are getting worse, but I just have some few things to say after I hear what the man of God actually have to say. Because see, first of all, there's a movement that is coming up. There's a revolution that is actually going to come. And I pray the masses actually achieve their goal at the end of the day. Because those people, they don't have the interest of Nigeria. They don't have the interest of our children at heart. Honestly, when I start to make research and I began to understand some certain kind of things to a certain level, it breaks my heart that these people will go to foreign units, IMF, to borrow money, and the expansion of that loan to be paid back, it's 40 years. And payments they can start paying back in the next 10 years with the interest of 1%. And then you borrow 1 point something billion dollars. Wait, oh, are we not big enough? We call ourselves the giants of Africa. Don't we have the resources to also loan these people money? That is the question I've been asking. Nigeria is over 60 something years, and it seems like our independence is for nothing. Since we gained independence from the colonial masters, it seems like it's even more slavery, because these people has actually tasted power and they want to remain in power from generation to generation. And the best thing they feel like they could do was to loot money. I remember when Abacha's money was actually discovered, nobody is talking about it again. What they used that money for, we didn't know. They said they were going to create infrastructure, they were going to create companies and make awareness. But nobody is actually talking. That money came and went into voice notes, and this government think we're foolish, or we don't actually know how to think or how to actually analyze things for ourselves. Yes, some of these things doesn't actually make it to the news, but there's something he says in this video that actually got me, and I pray that the will of God actually comes to pass, because he says that God, it's gonna, like, God has lifted their foot and they'll fumble, and we should rejoice because God has already done it. It's just for it to manifest. And I just hope somebody who may say that, oh, why are you promoting this? Why do you want it to happen so badly? Because I'm sick and tired of the injustice that is actually happening. I'm tired of forefathers ruling, and I'm tired of them making positions wet for their unborn generation. And you that work your ass up, you look like a lazy Nigerian youth. It seems like nothing is working. You can't afford what you want to afford anymore. The little money you have, it doesn't have value. I was just thinking this morning that I could remember those good old days where 8,000 naira could do a lot. So I compared the value of 8,000 naira as of how many years ago, and I compared the value of 80k right now. It seems like they're on the same level when it comes to the value of 80k now and 8,000 as of then. It's the same thing. So I'm not actually going to say that, oh, I blame the money for depreciating. No, I blame the government for actually making things actually worse for us. They don't think about us at all. They just do what they want to do. Tomorrow they are implementing this law. Tomorrow they are signing these agreements. Tomorrow they are creating offices for Minister of Livestock. But when civil servants want you to increase their salaries, and labor congress came out to actually protest, you said the best you could do was 62,000 naira, that you have nothing, Nigeria is under debt, and then you turn your back and go and borrow money. What do you use that money for? Do you know, okay, we say that we produce how many barrels of oils in a day. Do you know that this thing goes to private accounts? When the oils are being refined outside the country, do see, oh my goodness, see, I think let's make our research properly and then be able to face these people to their faces, because there are ways that if you want to remove the entire government from head to toe, we're going to do that. But let our voices be one, let's be united, because what is coming, like he says, there will be nothing like I'm going to the market, I'm going to church, I'm going to the mosques, I want to go and pick my kids from school. No. Operation stay at home. Let our voices be heard. If you cannot come to the street, be in your house. There's nothing like trading. Because this, see, 24-hour is enough to put fire in these people's bonbon to make significant change in the nation. Because me, I'm tired though. If you're not tired, me, I'm tired. I'm tired. See my parents suffer from when they became teenagers till now, and they are still suffering because the country we find ourselves is so corrupt, and we don't have money to jackpot. I don't have an uncle or an auntie somewhere that I can say they are rich. They are going to sponsor me abroad. When I go there and go and work my ass out, I'll be able to pay them back. I don't have somebody like that. If you have, as for me, I don't have. But it seems like my hard work is not paying, because where I come from, the nation I come from, it's just full of corrupt leaders. Leaders that they need to put people in position because they owe favor to their father, or they owe favor to them or to their grandfather, because their grandfather made you who you are, so you owe favor to their great grandchildren, and you have to fulfill that obligation. If you don't fulfill that obligation, then they are going to open your nyash, or they will use you as the scapegoat. So they put people in offices that don't even know their left from right, and they are actually ministers of many things. And we keep quiet and say that this nation is going to be great one day. Fuck greatness. Let's make change now. Let's change all these politicians. Let new one come. Let this country be rebranded. Honestly, that is what we need now. I want to buy into their cock and bull stories all the time. Me, I'm tired. If you're not tired, me, I'm tired. And I really want my voices to be heard. My father and mother cannot suffer, and then I will also suffer. Then my children comes to suffer, my grandchildren come to suffer. And then it seems like my generation didn't prepare, or they didn't work hard, or they are one of the most dumb people. That is why they couldn't make it in life. You're working, but it seems like it's not working. You make life savings, at the end of the day, you have to depend on it. When your body is exhausted, for you to rest, you can't rest, you have to go out there. And then when you fall sick, you have to go to the hospital to spend all your life savings. And then tomorrow they call you lazy. They don't even know the level of work you've put in. They don't even know the level of sweat you've put in, because they are Jebo children, because they are being put into office. You need to see these kids outside the country, the way they live. I don't blame you for being born into where to you can live, because me, I envy your lifestyle, honestly. I wish I was born into that wealth too. But why are they not giving us the chance to also create our own wealth? They want to intimidate us by all means. They don't even want us to raise up to their foot. They just want us to be beneath them. What do you want us to do? Come on. But me, I know say one day monkey will go marketing, no come back. Na him. And the time is not too far again. It will surely happen, no. Very, very soon. We are looking at it like it's going to be long. It will not be long, oh. You see this thing where INEC do last year? If they can't try that rubbish in the next 3 years, they won't know whether na government of the people for the people, or na government of the government for the government. Now that one I will go know. We'll just keep quiet, be like say we don't know what they do. Me, I'm not saying that somebody will come become president, then tomorrow in change Nigeria overnight. No. Now the infrastructure where the person lay, now it go determine what it go come out in the next 4 years or in the next 2 years, 1 year, couple of months. If you get land and you know weed grass before you plant crop, even after you weed the grass, you plant those crops, you need to take care of them. If you no do am, how those crops won't survive? Grass go cover them, e go overpower them. So you have to take care of your things. So if anybody is elected into office to become the president of Nigeria, that person has to work, make sure he or she put a lot of plans in place. So I'm not saying that don't be corrupt too, because it's like corruption is in our DNA. Because somebody will say that if I get into power, I'm going to also steal and even steal then join. Because that is the mindset that we have right now. And that is the vision we have seen for our leaders, our past leaders. So we are going to implement the same law that once you get into position, the best thing to do now to loot before they catch you. Before they go catch you, you don't save the money for foreign account far away. So how they won't owe you responsible? But that is not how things supposed to be. But what can we say? Me, as for me, my hard work will not go in vain. I'm going to make sure that I level to these peoples one day. And I know that things are not going to be bad like this forever. And I want all of us to make these changes before our kids even get to 15, 20 years. Before we will talk our grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Because if we don't do, okay, just imagine the money they took from IMF. Who's going to pay that? What if I'm not here in the next 40 years? And these people, in the next 40 years, they are dead and gone. And then they want to tax us. Tax upon tax. That is what irritates me day by day when it comes to all these their taxes. Come on. People should do better. But it's well, what can we say or what can we do? This is Africa. Anything is possible. Now only Africa, you go see say president dey on seat for almost 50 years now. And nothing is done. And in the groom in first son to take over. And it's swallow for all these our presidents, but it's well. And there's no cause for alarm. Let's just hope. Me, I'm waiting patiently for August to come. Because that is when they will know whether na then go win or na we go win at the end of the day. But honestly, kudos to Kenya youth. They are really, really doing amazing. And I applaud them, I won't lie. It's courage and determination. Because if frustration hits you bad, you no go know when you dey do some certain kind of things. But we thank God. And it's not funny, but it's kind of funny, honestly, because when I see some things, when I just sit down and or when I stumble upon some certain kind of news or some kind of research, I'll be like, wow, this is serious, but it's well at the same time. So guys, that is just the video that I want to share with you guys today. And please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share, and also don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified whenever we drop a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always watching our video, and thank you for always tuning in. Please guys, share this video on all social media platforms: WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, on X, Spotify, so on and so forth. We are on a lot of social media. Let's share it. We want change.